Hello, Amber. Yo, how was the PlayStation showcase that you watched yesterday? Anything cool? What were you most excited for? Interesting. Rayman Legends being remade. I don't think I've ever played a Rayman game in my life. They're like platformers, right? I mean, I think the remake is probably evidence that the game was great, because I do feel like because companies don't want to take risks on new IPs, they're just remaking all the greats. And I don't necessarily hate that. Like, I think the Resident Evil remakes, for example, are amazing. I've heard people criticizing the Metal Gear remake, but that being said, because of it, I'll like get an excuse to play Metal Gear one day. Oh, it destroys the art style. Well, I mean, I think that's a very valid criticism, especially if like the art style is a big part of what made it so popular initially. Is there anything you're excited for that they announced? Hello. I'm now talking to you through the camera. That's so fair. Okay. Well, yeah, I didn't really hear anything. I heard the only thing that I saw from yesterday was the God of War announcement, and I don't even play God of War. I've never played a God of War game in my life. Actually, that's not true. I've played the original PlayStation ones, but I haven't played the modern God of War games, the ones that are like, I don't know, like open world RPG games. Yeah, I mean, the original ones, they were like fine when I was younger and I was looking for a button masher. And then the new ones, everyone said it's the GOAT, but there's something about a AAA open world game that is just like, unless it's really unique or special, it's a hard sell for me. I don't care how good it is. Just the idea alone is kind of a hard sell for me. By the way, can you hear my fan? It's hot as hell in my room today, so I have a fan on. But I don't know if my mic is picking it up. It doesn't look like it is, but it might be picking it up while I'm talking. We cannot hear it. Thank you so much. All right, I think we're gonna hop into this more or less. I'm kind of excited. We made some progress. Like, we basically made it into the Statue of Liberty yesterday, and I'm kind of excited to see what's to come. I feel like we're gonna complete the mission and go on to the second one today. There we go. Oh, it's still a little bit of a finicky game. Like right now I'm getting the spinning wheel. This is kind of a small problem with the game, is that sometimes it wants to like take a second to acclimatize. There we go. Guys, we're back with some more Deus Ex, and today We're going to be completing this mission that takes place in the Statue of Liberty. We've broken in. We're on the second floor. We freed the guy, which was our first objective. And now we have to... Oh, we have to go find the captain. Hold up. My game is... There we go. My mouse was drifting off the screen. One thing I want to check... okay, so... Yesterday I was having issues with using the F keys to access my inventory and my map. But I was looking at the keybinds today, and we're able to get off the F keys and use like I for inventory, G for goals, and then we can go to our map and stuff like that. Images. This is the terrorist commander we're looking for. Leo Gold, NSF rank Colonel, Special Operations, suspected residents of Hell's Kitchen. Contacts in frequent contact with Jojo Fine and Juan Ivankovich Lebedev. I don't know how to say that last name. My bad, I'm butchering it. We're almost at a level where we can get some lockpicking. We're pretty healthy. Now, people have recommended to me that I speak to everybody that I can. I wonder if I should be like going back to the outskirts, like the outer perimeter of the Statue of Liberty, and I should be trying to find any other NPCs. Are you coming all the way? No shot, bro. We also learned yesterday from a nice commenter that if you hit someone in the back of the head... Okay, never mind. Alright, we got him. I don't know how much damage we took from that. It's very dark on mobile, eh? I was kind of worried that that was a problem in general. We did take a little bit of head damage. I have like pretty bright screen. Let me go to my settings here. Adjust brightness. I don't think there's any harm in doing this. It's a dark game. Oh, we've lost all of our settings. Okay. This was happening yesterday where we, like, any kind of setting change, we'd have to relaunch the game because we're using a special XC. Let me... Here, you know what? We kind of botched that takedown anyways. Let's just close the game. Oh, you feel like games always look darker on stream than they do? Okay. Hold up. Changing? Playing this game is a little bit of a nightmare. Changing the brightness has messed up all of our display settings. As you can see, the game is now just a little square. Yeah, the brightness broke everything. Let me take us back to this screen while I fix it. It's a shame. It's such a cool game, but it's so hard to play. Speaking of remakes, they need to remake this game. Am I right? No, I'm sure people will be up in roar. Okay, I see the setting I can change to fix this. All right, I think this should work. Yeah. And we're back. I wonder if our brightness is still adjusted. So I think we've managed to do it. All right. And we can do this hallway a little bit better. There is actually a remaster of Deus Ex coming. Okay, that's very interesting. I wonder how like fans of the game feel about that. So we know that this guy's gonna come down this hallway. It's honestly a little bit... Oh. We don't have a great place to jump him. Hopefully this is enough. If I can't see you, you can't see me. Oh.
Who's there? I think the law's on us. Fascist.
Oh, you're wrong. No one is there. Oh, I forgot about this. This is a AAA situation. Well, I guess if it was supposed to launch last year, it'll probably be launching pretty soon. Another thing we could do, we could just hit this guy with the TNT prank. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We've got plenty of bullet ammo. Oh no, I forgot about the aiming. There we go. Oh, I've attracted somebody else though. Hopefully this is enough to get away. It makes sense. If you shoot a gun and set off an explosion, you're going to attract all the enemies that are around the area. Hopefully it's going to be like Hitman and they're going to be like, well, that was weird. And they're going to walk away. Or, I guess, like, there's a chance they stay? They sound really close. Kind of sound like they're galloping. Like, the game is way too loud. Do we dare change the settings again? I think we can try.
I spill my drink.
Sound effect volume.
I spill my drink.
What is effects channels? Oh, okay, it's like the menu effects. Thank you for the feedback. Back to game. They might have returned upstairs. It kind of sounds like it. And you know what? The footsteps are still fine. Oh, this is the like... This is the other way we might have been able to make it into the building. That being said, it feels like at this point it's a pretty straight shot up. There's a poison gas barrel. We saw two guys who ran downstairs.
2 weeks training at a militia camp. I ain't ready for this.
The dude's first day on the job. He's about to
Did I find the shipment?
Oh.
Yeah, we got the whole supply. You can see the ship's lights crossing the bay.
Wait, that guy had a
Is you all
tool.
right? So why are we pulling out?
Mike's on the horn. Jojo wants a lead on the distribution network.
Oh, it wasn't a weapon he was holding. It was literally the background map. I feel like these guys could patrol any second. Oh, watch out. There is a armed gas mine.
Is someone there?
Okay, there's another one. I do have to, I have to unequip some stuff or else I won't be able to pick it up. Definitely, I remember unequipping the binoculars yesterday, but who knows? That should be good.
I can swear I heard something.
There we go. Found a gas grenade. I don't see a way up. All right, Amber, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for dropping by. I wonder. I mean, we're obviously not at the top of the Statue of Liberty, so
I heard something.
I can't believe I fell for that again. How injured am I, by the way? Torso's looking bad, but it's not busted yet. I mean, that's one way to deal with the bombs, is to walk through them.
Is someone there?
Still searching. They don't have the searching music. All clear. And it looks like the gas has dissipated. We gotta find a way up. Maybe it was in this central hall somewhere. Or maybe they're guarding it? I don't know. I don't really see a stairway. There's an explosive barrel here. That's very funny. I was incredibly close to that barrel. So it's interesting, that guard that we saw on the lower floor, we didn't even have to take them out. We could have just continued on upstairs. I guess if I throw a lamb.
Did they find the shipment?
Could potentially take them
Yeah,
out.
we got the whole
Yeah, the way
supply.
this hallway.
What's that?
Oh my
I didn't
god.
see a uniform.
Oh my god.
I guess it's nothing. That's him. He's
Oh.
a cop. I'm gonna get this pig.
I wonder why they got me this time. Maybe it was just like the point in their conversation.
Did they find the shipment?
Or is that the stairs
Yeah,
right
we got the
there?
whole supply.
Oh, that, you know
You
what?
can
That's
see the ship's
probably it.
lights crossing the bay.
Guess y'all were right. So why are we pulling out?
Mike's on the horn. Jojo wants a lead on the distribution network.
Yeah, we don't have enough men to protect what we've got.
That's what Jojo wants.
I wonder, how does a guy with a tattooed forehead get to be an NSF colonel? Pardon me, but back in Alabama, we wouldn't let a man who wears earrings plan a military operation.
Well, that sounds a little bit homophobic. All right. Maybe I can get an angle on the barrel here. A little farther. I'm a little scared. This guy's looking directly at me. Oh, God. Now, I can always use, like, I've seen that my crossbow is a little bit of a... You can use it to create distractions. I guess what I could also do is I could trigger one of the devices, and that would draw them away. I wonder if I can just, like, walk close to one and trigger its proximity alarm without wasting any resources. And you know what? Since my health is low, let's eat this soy. Do a little quick save. Like, I wonder if I come over here and I detonate this, if I can sneak away.
I heard something.
They see me? Sometimes the AI is like super alert Other times, you run by them and they don't even notice you.
Gunther has reestablished contact. He says you helped him escape. Good work.
I guess moving forward, maybe use like the dart crossbow.
Some news, JC. The NSF targeted a shipment of the plague vaccine Ambrosia. We can't locate it. See if the leader will surrender when you reach the command post. We'd like to interrogate him.
Okay, so don't kill the leader. Understood. Oh. Hello? I can just... Oh, there's two of you.
Let's get out of... They found... I got this.
Oh! Poor timing on my part. Oh gosh.
Let's get out of here.
I'm standing my ground.
They sprung Herman. We don't stand a chance against the mech.
This is it, Private. We knew it might come to this.
What good are we to the NSF if we end up dead? I saw somebody.
Ah, man.
Maybe just a homeless guy.
Oh, maybe just a homeless guy. Maybe we're okay. Some kind of device that distracts people outside of our dart gun would be good. In this situation. Oh, we just have to wait for their conversation to end. Because while they're talking, the guy was angled slightly towards him. I wonder if there's any like kind of completionism stuff that requires you to take out every single
Easy.
operative.
We want you to take this one alive and conscious. Find out what you can about the shipment, then turn him over to one of the troopers.
Ooh. 750 skill point bonus. Oh. Hey, boss.
Don't shoot. I surrender.
So you think you know better than FEMA what to do with this month's Ambrosia shipment?
You're too late. It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Except send you back to the people in a body bag. Yeah, I don't think we want to do that. Tell me about the shipment, and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner instead of a corpse.
Tell me about the shipment, and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner instead of a corpse.
Ask away. We already won
He
this
caved
round.
so easy.
Where are you taking it?
We're just giving ordinary people the same chance to survive as the bureaucrats in Washington.
You'll have to unload New York because the choppers would spot you at sea.
I think the government made the plague on purpose to get rid of the population growth.
Well done. I will pass on your orders to the troopers. Report back to base on the west side of the island. Mission complete.
So this terrorist group was literally just stealing vaccines for regular
The
people
chief
who
finally
weren't
let
going to
us
get access
loose.
to
We were
them?
right behind you and cut through them like a hot knife through butter.
Wait a sec. Am I the bad guy? No. They wouldn't do that, would they? What is an augmentation canister? There's no way that the guy who is working for the body modification corporation could be on the wrong side of history, is there? How am I enjoying the political enlightenment simulator? Well, I think I got my first little taste of it. Like, the terrorists were people who were stealing vaccines so that people could use them. Which, as far as I'm concerned, that's not really evil. I wouldn't call that a terrorist. I would call that like a freedom fighter, maybe. An augmentation canister teams with nanoscale raw modules suspended in a carrier serum. When injected into a compatible host subject, these molecules augment an individual with extra sapient abilities. However, proper programming of augmentations must be conducted by a medical robot, otherwise terminal damage may occur. Okay, so this is actually like a resource that we can use to upgrade ourselves, to make ourselves less human. That's cool. I think we also have a weapon modification somewhere. It actually works with the mini crossbow, so I wonder if we can equip that next time. What is it that I have to do now? that we've taken you out. Report to headquarters on the west side of the island for debriefing. Got it. And I think they said that they took out the enemies. Let me talk to you real quick. I don't want to shoot you by accident.
Good work, Agent.
Talk to you again.
Just answer the question.
Don't believe me? It's all in the numbers. For 100 years, there's been a conspiracy of plutocrats against ordinary people.
You have a single fact to back that up.
Number one, in 1945, corporations paid 50% federal taxes. Now they pay about 5%. Number two, in 1900, 90% of Americans were self-employed. Now it's about 2%.
So,
It's called consolidation. Strengthen governments and corporations, weaken individuals. With taxes, this can be done imperceptibly over time.
I like that they're not even being subtle about it. Wait, tell me more, terrorist leader. Tell me more.
I guarantee you that the interrogation staff at UNATCO will not be as forbearing as I am.
Yeah, the secret police. You're just bullies for a completely illegitimate government in Washington.
We will locate that shipment one way or another.
The entire executive branch is handpicked. 19 of the last 23 U.S. presidents have been members of the Trilateral Commission. The Trilateral Commission is financed by the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds.
Oh my
Don't
god, not
tell
the
me.
Rothschild.
That's a think tank. Anyone can become a member.
But not everyone does. That's why they call it the secret government.
Yo, tell me more.
You can't fight ideas with bullets.
That's true, man. You can't fight.
Did you ever
ideas
ask
with
what
this.
it's for? The surveillance, the police, the shoot-on-sight laws. Is that freedom? UNATCO teaches teenagers to fight when it still seems like a game. And look at you. You're a killing machine.
Wow, so self-aware. UNATCO teaches people to fight, teaches teenagers to fight when they still think it's a game. Fast forward 20 years later and the CIA literally funds Call of Duty. Or
Who's
the
the
American
scary one,
military does.
Me or you?
Okay, honestly, man, you're based. I hope that you get a fair trial and that you're not, like, disappeared or something. Okay, so all these guys are dead now. Found a body. I guess that also means we can kind of investigate. I wonder if the whole island has been cleared. Yes, 20. What is this? Cigarettes. I still don't know what cigarettes do. Interesting. Luckily, this game is not too relevant for the modern day. Oh, and don't forget those grenades. I'm sure they didn't clear those out. Or maybe they did. I kind of like, I kind of want to see if I can jump down one floor. At the same time. Oh my god. It didn't clear out the grenades. I'm actually just a fool. Like, what happens if I do this? I did just save, right? Did I save in the grenade? I was able to do it with a little bit of leg damage. And yeah, this is an alternative way we could have made it up the statue. Good to know. We didn't have to do all of... Oh, I guess to free that guy, we would have had to go in. But aside from that... And yeah, all of the terrorists, in quotation marks, are dead. That's where we came from. I also wonder if I should be, like, finding and breaking boxes. They're non-lootable. The game still feels dark. I am kind of scared to adjust it. Last time it crashed. Those are the docks. I didn't really exhaust the dialogue of the guy on the dock. Oh, this is interesting. Hold up. Oh, wow. Look at this. There was like a parkour way up here as well. Interesting. I wonder if we can like augment our jumps later on. Let's just do a tiny bit of exploring since the whole island has been cleared. What is this? A third entryway? Hazmat suit. I kind of wonder if there's anything back there. You know what? For the sake of getting to know this game, let's go back there and see if this hazmat suit protects us from this. Okay, not really. Bioelectric cell. Weapon modification clip. Okay, weapon modification laser. Took a screenshot. Okay, good thing we made it back here. Don't think the hazmat suit actually does anything about this. There's a data cube. Brother, I've set up the turrets and cameras in the statue ruins, a hasty defense, but since we won't be here long, it should work. The security computer login and the password is smash the stats. I do think I saw this data log somewhere else. But that's cool. There's multiple ways you can find it. Actually, you know what? The whole island is dead. We can keep the light on. Hazmat suit power supply used up. Yes, that makes sense. Another lockpick. The other thing I don't know is if resources carry on between missions. Like, should I upgrade my dart gun right now? Will I lose the upgraded dart gun between missions? All stuff I'll find out in due course. Does my suit light have a battery? I was looking up other games that came out in 2000, and 2000 was kind of a goated year for video games, man. Hitman Contracts had come out. Another multi-tool. There was obviously this game. Now the list is escaping me, but... Oh, Baldur's Gate 2, Diablo 2.
They sent us in to pick up the pieces. We've already searched the bodies and delivered the enemy munitions to the quartermaster.
Oh, that explains why I haven't been able to loot them. Thank you. But you didn't destroy all the cardboard boxes. I see. Gas grenade. I also wonder, like, if we can sell some of this stuff, like the gas grenades we're not going to be using, but...
Don't worry about the bodies. We'll handle the cleanup.
Thank you. All right. Talk to me, brother.
Secured. How did things look in the statue? The leader surrendered. So they were after Ambrosia. A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city. I didn't know UNATCO handled the Ambrosia distribution. Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries. It's good to finally see some action. Just keep a level head. You're doing well so far. Now get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office, level 2.
And I talked to my brother more. The game just needs a second. I've got a big inventory right now, lots of things. Just needs a second to load that all up for me. There we go. BioCell provides storage energy. Yes, that would power certain things up. Like my, maybe like my hazmat suit, or I don't know. But I do wonder, I should upgrade the trank dart now. Hold up, I've got regular darts and trank darts. I have ammo types on my weapons. Or on some of my weapons. Oh, so the regular darts could have been used. There's also flare darts. Do I have crafting? I don't have crafting, do I? Oh, these cells refresh my bioelectric energy. So I guess that's used for things like my light. Okay. Is there crafting? No, but apparently, like, I might have been able to take these flares and create flare darts. Flare dart. But yeah, these regular darts I could have used to explode the bombs. And you know what? Let's just upgrade our dart gun and see what happens. Clip size. Oh, maybe not. Oh, only weapons that are highlighted in green. Understood, understood. Any other interactables? This is all very interesting. This all, you know, the game had a lengthy tutorial. There's still a lot of things it doesn't explain. That's okay.
Get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office.
He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. I'm just going to do a quick once around of this area. Like, what in the hell is that? Satellite dish. Hold up. I could lockpick this? I mean, this is our property, right? Is it cool for me to do this? Let's save first. I don't want my own allies to shoot me. Locked.
Gunther should have followed orders.
It appears I'm not using a lockpick. That's what's wrong. Okay. Exploration bonus. EMP grenade. Okay. Now, can I interact with these? That's just decoration. I wonder if we could have come here before we entered the Statue of Liberty. And we do have a multi-tool. Hold up. Can I exit this? Rank darts. I do like that the game rewards you. I mean, for exploration, that's a good thing to remember. Like, moving forward, explore the entirety of the map. Interesting. I mean, this is our allies' HQ. Warning, intruder detected. Is that me?
I can't wait to get to New York and finish the job.
I'm a little confused. Maybe this was an optional area that we could have explored.
Heard you went a little soft on the NSF. The guys had to mop up for you.
I used necessary force.
Well, necessary force won't work when we chase these sons of bitches into the city. You better load up on some hardware. I scored an extra scope from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. Also picked up some 10mm ammo and some crossbow darts. Say 200 for one and
I don't
60
think
for
we
the
need
other.
the scope.
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over to the quartermaster?
Carter? You don't care. NSF goods are the spoils of war. We're risking our lives out here.
Yeah, how about I'll check back with you later.
I'll check back with you later.
Do I not have 700 for the scope right now? Oh. Game doesn't like it when I open my inventory. do only have 650. Why is that, by the way? Did I buy? Oh, okay, no. Credits and skill points are different. I'm a fool. Okay, Meade Bucks Congress, April, Washington, D.C. Defying Congress for the third time this year, President Meade unilaterally paid the United States late dues to the United Nations. Like good tenants, we must pay our rent on time, he told reporters. Leaders of both parties criticized the move. Where does he get the cash? Asked Senator Rydon. Clearly from some budget item yet to be approved by the Congress. The Republicans were no kinder. The council members have been betrayed, and so has America, said Senator Osno Liverpool. The Congress came together to approve a UNATCO presence on U.S. soil, but did not write a blank check. No, sir. A superpower does not need to pay rent. All right, so UNATCO is like the UN, and they've actually they've brought like a military force to the US. Is this to deal with like the virus, or is there other is there a military struggle going on?
I thought Gunther was a goner.
I'll take your candy
if I
bar.
was you. That's against protocol, Agent.
Sorry, buddy. Shannon, whoop. Ammunition is disappearing again, so we're changing the door code for the comm van near the helipad. New code is 0451. The comm van near the helipad. I don't even remember seeing a helipad. Maybe it's on top of... Maybe it's on top of this building.
I was in your class at the academy. You probably don't remember.
Private Lloyd, I'm sorry.
I don't understand. What are you doing?
Can I hack this in front of him, or is he going to be upset? I'm kind of curious. All right.
Manderley's office is on level 2. He's expecting you.
Don't get mad. This is work. Work related. I gotta find out more about this world. No emails today. What about Lloyd? From Anon, nobody cares. Subject. Nobody cares. Was nationalizing industry. I just read...
I've got to watch the doors.
Oh, I understand. You have a certain amount of time on a hacked object to use it. Afterwards, an alarm goes off. That's what happened when we're on the cameras.
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
Whoa. Can I fully heal? Not the water fountain. It does look like I can. Let's check my... Oop. Yeah, I mean, I guess the 1 point kind of gets randomly distributed. It's out of water. What the
Come on
hell?
in. The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
Is that a threat? Can I lockpick this? No.
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His secretary, Janice Reed, has your login and password.
Hell of a first day.
Ooh, this is something I can lockpick into. Would I get in trouble for that? I have 3 lockpicks. What it takes.
Didn't know the NSF had so many people in New
Let's
York.
upgrade our lockpicking. That's something I said I wanted to do earlier, right? And I think I have the points for it. So it's untrained, and now it's trained. Let's see if this changes. It only requires 1 pick. The lock strength is the same. Now, will I get in trouble for going in here? No. Midnight Sun. Hey, that's a great game, by the way. New York, President Philip Riley Meade's executive order repaying the United States debt to the United Nations is viewed by many as positive steps towards global peace, but others sense darker motives at work. Some sources have privately commented that the order is nothing more than a tacit endorsement of a new world government and its private military, the United States Anti-Terrorist Coalition. United Nations Anti-Terrorist Coalition. You can forget Meade's impassioned declaration that the shattered Statue of Liberty would not be repaired, but instead stand as a reminder that terrorism must be eradicated if we are to be free. It was shortly thereafter that Liberty Island was selected as the location of UNATCO headquarters, their dubious charter highlighted by the mysterious and still largely unexplained circumstances behind the statue's bombing. No doubt, President Meade's words will be remembered, even as he sells out his country to foreign powers that have sought to destroy it for nearly 3 centuries. I don't know, is the UN sought to destroy America? Book. Ooh, UNATCO Handbook, UNATCO and the Press. Because UNATCO will often deal with situations that cannot easily be contained, agents may unfortunately need to interact with the press. If you are not trained for such interactions, do not speak with journalists regardless of nationality. They are skilled in misdirection and propaganda. Refuse comment. Remember, security procedures are our first line of defense. Secrets are lives. Always refer reporters at the crime scene to UNATCO information officers and fact management teams. Ooh, I love the term fact management team. Hey guys, you don't mind if I just lockpick these doors, do you? So it did consume 1 pick. I'm glad I upgraded my lockpicking, or we wouldn't have had the picks to keep going into these rooms. I can understand with like how much lore is available in this game. Basketball? Your hands are full. Why one might want to be a completionist, just to find like all the data logs. Another lockpick. I don't mind if I do. So for the cost of 1 lockpick, we got 1 lockpick and 1 multi-tool. That's a pretty good deal. We've unlocked.
You found your office. Did Janice give you your login? I guess not. Let's see. JCD, password, Bionic Man.
Alright. JCD. Wonder if it has to be caps. Bionic. Alright. Greetings. Greetings and nanotech briefings. From J Rees to JCD. Hey, Prince. Guess I'll have to get used to calling you JC around the office. Not sure where they came up with that, but at least they gave you the same last codename as your brother. Anyways, whatever they're calling you, it's good to see a familiar name on the roster. My first job here has been to read up on your augmentations. I'm beginning to see why you found classes so easy. Every neuron in your head has been augmented. For example, the voice in your head from an operator, someone here at HQ, able to handle the scanning equipment in your skull and broadcast advice over your infolink, leaps fully formed right into your temporal lobe, bypassing the eardrum and its sensory neurons. And it's perfectly inaudible to everyone around you, of course. Not to mention that the nanites clinging to your axons can both receive and transmit symbolic information. So, if you ever need help, don't sweat it. Somebody at HQ already knows. Wow, I can't even have a thought to myself. Come by me if you want to hear more on this great stuff. Jade reads, nano augmentation in you. I was asked by the regional medical coordinator to forward this information to all of you. I do so without further comment. Dr. Reyes, interesting. By now, you've heard of the upcoming transition to nano augmentation. It's coming, but not as soon as you think. UNATCO has only 1 nano augmented agent, with a second just now graduating from the academy. It will be years before the program leaves the laboratory. Your mechanical augmentations are not obsolete. Some agents express concern that they will be walking junk in 10 years. One agent expresses their fears in an anonymous email saying, We'll be sold at flea markets. Old gray golems for scaring the children. So what about my legs? What about my life? Keep some perspective. Prosthetics remain the only proven technology for enhancing human abilities. Those who make the sacrifice are appreciated, commended, and saluted as heroes. Medical Directorate. Nano-augmented agents will often encounter stress created by resentment among fellow agents, particularly those who have been mechanically augmented. In an effort to secure freedom and liberty for those under their protection, many UNATCO agents have chosen to sacrifice social acceptance for mission performance by surgically replacing limbs and organs with mechanically or electronically enhanced equivalents. But your nano-augmentations point the way to the future. Thousands of microscopic living organic machines that exist in symbiosis with your body. Because such augmentations create only minimal disfigurement, they are likely to be a source of friction between you and the mechanically augmented agents. But it is important to understand that UNATCO is an organization where individuals must act in concert. Each is important to the whole, and mutual understanding is essential to teams comprised of diverse humans and augmented agents. Very cool. Giving us a lot of kind of explaining where we are in the tech of this world. Like me and my brother, I'm sure we're gonna fight each other, are the only people who have nano machine parts. And despite us being like prototypes, they're saying that the technology is not ready to be widely available. I imagine this ambrosia thing that has to do with augmentations will also play into effect with some of the resentment. Like maybe we'll be immune to it. Cardboard box. NACO handbook. Classification. UN has 9 levels of security above top secret. This manual and all material that is not otherwise marked is classified as Angel OA. If you are not Angel OA or above, report immediately to your supervisor or face disciplinary action. Other classifications will be explained upon reaching higher clearance. It is in efforts to combat terrorism, the UN has created UNATCO for the swift deployment of a coordinated force to counteract any insurgent operations. You are justifiably proud to be part of the organization. Your physical capabilities place you within the upper 1% of national ground combat units, while your mental capabilities have been honed to sharpness by the UNATCO Academy. But, as part of a larger organization, you also understand the necessity to heed orders from your superiors without hesitation. Your superiors are typically briefed on matters for which you may not be cleared, and hesitation on the part of an agent can result in the serious impairment of mission objectives and attendant casualties. UNATCO has faith in you, and this faith will be rewarded in due time as your operational capacities are increased. Brave the darkness, for you carry the torch of freedom. Yeah, okay. Doesn't sound like an organization that you can trust very well, does it? Sorry, 1 second. I clicked away from my game, and it doesn't want to let me click back. There we go. Hello, we're back. When I was saying that I wanted to play a game that was going to give me some good inspiration, this is exactly what I was looking for. Holy. One thing that's interesting, though, is in this game they predict that the dystopian fascist future will look like the UN creating a new global order. And, I mean, unless I'm really unaware, it hasn't necessarily gone down like that. It feels like the global order that's being created is being done secretly, probably by the ruling class, and it's more of like a it's less like the governments of the world and it's more like the wealthy elites of the world teaming up together. But there's also a lot of cross-contamination between the governments and the wealthy elites. You know what I mean? Like, I do think a lot of them, you know, they go to the same schools and they attend the same parties. UNATCO and the public. In carrying out their duties, UNATCO agents often come in contact with the public. You are a peacekeeper, and your first objective is to safeguard human life. Though terrorists may see an advantage in harming civilians, UNATCO agents do not. Issue a warning before firing at a suspect and always instruct bystanders to get down to the ground. Remain from firing into large crowds. Every civilian hurt is collateral damage. However, keep in mind that no civilian with a clearance below Angel should be trusted and may be a potential spy. Anyone can be a spy, and secrecy is our ally. Remember, we're all in this together. So they're like, don't harm civilians, but also remember that any civilian could actually secretly be an operative. Now, without getting too political, that does remind me of the certain policy of a state in the Middle East that's causing unprecedented human harm right now.
Your partner for the next assignment.
They're like, there's no such thing as civilians.
Is in the adjoining break room to the east. Maybe you should introduce yourself.
Basically, the UNATCO handbook is like, they could be a civilian, but have you considered that they might be Hamas? Alright, UNATCO and the world. For far too long, terrorists have exploited international tensions and regional legislative variations to elude authorities. A significant step was made towards eliminating these legal loopholes when the US President Philip Riley Meade lobbied the Congress to make the US a UNATCO member nation. Enough is enough, he declared in his landmark State of the Union address, and the citizens of the United States responded with enthusiastic endorsement of his position. Not only did the United States become a charter member of UNATCO, but UNATCO headquarters are now located on Liberty Island in the shadow of the shattered Monument of Freedom. UNATCO deals not only with terrorist threats, but also any transgression of the international legal code, including drug trafficking, software piracy, and money laundering. Software piracy is such a funny thing to include here. With the full support of the United States, UNATCO was for the first time able to truly declare itself the world's policeman. Sounds like an American fantasy.
JC. Mind if I call you JC?
That's cool, man. What is this? This is a blueprint, or this is like a drawing of the Statue of Liberty. Now this is locked. I have 2 lockpicks. Cannot help myself. Trank darts. I really hope we can carry this. We got flare darts between missions. Oh, brother. Play pinball. That's the guy who we saved.
Are you sure you pressed the right button?
I do not make mistakes of that kind.
Your hand might have slipped.
No, I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
The machine would not make a mistake.
It's the maintenance man. He knows I like orange.
So you think the staff has some kind of plot?
Yes, they do that on purpose.
Sorry guys, just healing. Ooh, there's another ATM machine that we could hack. But I'm sure that there is
My new partner, JC Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
already did.
Augmented.
Better to look good than to have the distractions of another agent who needs backup.
Forgive my interruption. I just wanted to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarra. Also, excuse me, I've got to be briefed by Mr. Manderley.
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Herman, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
For instance, not to be a man running into enemy lines without coordinated military assault.
No problem.
Secondary goal completed. Okay. Midnight Sun. I guess that's a newspaper. Mead from Mars. Cape Canaveral. NASA scientists confirmed that the eroded remains of the Alba Patera crater on Mars precisely matched the face of President Mead. It's him, declares senior planetary specialist Kevlar Uma. There's his nose, that ridge, see? See the crater rim marking his hairline? The way he combs his hair appearing in the region of parallel valleys? The White House had no comment. However, Martin Wisdom, president of EA, Enemies of Aliens, told Midnight Sun, "This is the evidence we have been looking for. A warning that Mr. Mead is not human. He is probably a Martian general, a war hero, come here to conquer Earth with the assistance of the United Nations." What the hell am I reading? Is the Midnight Sun like a conspiracy article? That, you know, it's like one of those tabloid magazines that comments on... Oh my gosh. Guys, it's a reading episode today. And you know what's crazy? I forgot to record. I kind of like... Okay. You know, I kind of almost wish that I was playing this on my own with like a little notepad beside me taking notes. I like streaming, and when I was thinking about playing Deus Ex, there was a part of me that was like, I need to record all of this because it'll be good content. But then another part of me is like, I don't know if the Let's Play stuff, I think I talked about this in my video on YouTube, I'm like, I don't know if the Let's Play stuff is gonna be forever, or if I want to just like play games and then make like video essays on them. And I mean, I wasn't 100% sold in the first like hour of the game. Now that I'm in here and I'm reading just all of these documents and they're so well written, I'm like, oh, there's easily a ton I could say about this game. I love the idea even of just doing like, what did Deus Ex predict? Like what parts of Deus Ex came true in the year 2026 and what parts of Deus Ex went a different way and why? Like that in itself could be a video. Because what's crazy is like Deus Ex, this game came out before 9/11, right? And I like the destruction of the Statue of Liberty is obviously very different than the Trade Center. But what did happen was there was kind of a global shift to the fight against terrorism, which ended up being used as an excuse to increase like surveillance. Yo, Nico. I'm just talking about Deus Ex, mostly to myself right now. But it is fascinating, like the way that they predicted the dystopian future in the year 2000, and like how much of it is true, and how much of it kind of went down a different way. I was also talking about how like, look, now that I've taken a break from streaming. And like, you know, a lot of people, they followed me from eugenics content, which is fair because for a while all I was doing was eugenics content. But I was talking about how like I almost wish I was playing this game off stream, and I was like taking notes because I do think I'm gonna make a video on each of the Deus Ex games. I wonder though, like, you've looked into the story of the Deus Ex originals and they're all really sick, and you played Human Revolution. I played Human Revolution. I remember when I played it in high school, I was like super inspired. I was like, this is peak. But I have no memories of high school, and I have no memories of the game. I think the only memory I have of the game was that I was able to increase my jump height, and that let me like climb into like a air shaft. That's the only thing I remember, is that I think I upgraded my legs. Yeah, I wonder though if I should play. I wonder if I'm messing up by not playing Human Revolution first. Yeah, Deus Ex series video essays coming up, I think. Yeah, like streaming is fun when you are chatting. Like Mugenics was actually a great game for streaming because I didn't really need to be locked in. There was kind of like, I knew how to play the game and I could be chatting with the crowd. But then when I'm playing like a super immersive game like this that has tons of lore, I almost feel like the reading aloud and stuff like that kind of like it like, I'm gonna have to replay the game and reread all of these things. But yeah, I'm just kind of working through how I feel right now. This is my first week back streaming. Nico, how are you doing? Yeah. And that's the thing, I'm trying to be really kind on myself and like be like, hey, you're still figuring stuff out. Oh, you find watching these story-based games fun. Yeah, that's true. You did really enjoy my Cyberpunk series. But I also forgot to record this episode, which is a shame. I think in my head, I was like, the best hypothetical would be that I play these games and I can record my first impression let's play of them, and then I write a video essay after. But, and I think that is what I'm going to try to do. I want to at least try that method and see if it works. Okay, I'm glad to hear that you're doing better. We just finished the first mission in this game and we're sent back to headquarters, and when we got here there was so many things to read and they were all so interesting. Like this one, this sounds interesting. Terrorism, crime, or conscience? The question must be asked, is the global rise of terrorism a haphazard response to a decimated economy, or is there a pattern? Does UNATCO face coordinated ideological opposition? Some groups, Silhouette in France, for instance, have declared a meme war, or a war of meanings in their terminology. They spread email and pamphlets that lampoon the UN's proposal for a one-world democracy, a tedious exercise in rudimentary propaganda. While sophistries and doublespeak, they portray freedom as obedience, democracy as tyranny, and UNATCO as the perpetrator of terrorism, an idea as shocking as it is reprehensible. Hold up, wait a sec. This is so... A meme war? Yo, the writers of this game read The Selfish Gene? Yeah, meme war in 2000 is crazy, man. They were fucking... Who wrote this game? Some organizations, such as the self-proclaimed Revolutionary National Secessionist Forces in the US, claim allegiance to the meme war, but are in fact no better than common criminals. They desire territory and wealth at the expense of society at large. Their civil war is merely a smokescreen for criminal activity. Any population can be quickly turned against such revolutionaries simply by educating them about the UN's policies and goals. They're clairvoyant, man. Terrorism threat profiling. Symbolic attacks, the Statue of Liberty bombing, the desecration of the Soviet War Memorial in Berlin, the department store shooting sprees on Orchard Road in Singapore are the recourse of the weak. They serve only to call attention to a group or cause that is of no more than marginal interest to the public. But what distinguishes true terrorist activity is its gradual escalation towards genuine acts of war. Fringe groups now have access to technology that allows direct assaults on governments, including the classic trio of nuclear, biological, and chemical weaponry. But aside from direct assaults on nations and its people, indirect attacks can cause considerable collateral damage. Rogue software can disrupt financial markets, communications, and military operations, while encryption programs allow terrorists to coordinate smuggling operations in secret right over the net. Drugs, guns, illegal immigrants, and even heavy equipment such as armored vehicles and cruise missiles are routinely traded across borders, aided and abetted by such softwares. UNATCO, the first organization with the technology, manpower, and authority to cope with such threats, is an idea that's long overdue. Shootings in Singapore is so fake, they got no guns over there. I do think what's interesting is like the awareness that the average person, because of things like the internet and access to technology, is going to develop more and more tools to actually have a revolution against the government, you know what I mean, versus just having sticks and stones. For example, encryption does let people create like You can create a distribution route using the internet. I mean, and the internet must have been so early in 2000. They could have had no idea when they were making this game that like people would be selling like that, like what was it called? Like the Silk Road, was it that website where like people were able to like buy drugs online, and it's just completely changed the game. I never did that because I don't do drugs, but I'm not even saying that ironically. I don't do drugs because I'm mentally ill and it would rock my world. But it's like some of the stuff sounds so obvious, but with the context that it was written in 2000, it's incredibly forward thinking. Know your enemy. The National Secessionist Forces remain a very real and incredibly widespread terrorist threat. 10 years ago, in response to the Sporting Weapons Act of 2042, splinter groups from nearly every state militia refused to surrender their rifles, grenades, landmines, and other collectibles prohibited by the act. Unified under the charismatic leadership of Leon Woods, these isolated fanatics eventually formed the NSF, with Woods assuming the rank of general. Their intended goal? The liberation of Washington, Montana, Oregon, and Northern California. While Woods died during the infamous Last Stand in 2045, his war machine continues what can only be termed as an occupation of the United States, aided by an encrypted network designed by dissident computer scientists from San Francisco and Seattle. Okay, so this is why UNATCO is here. There was a civil war, and it sounds like the revolution won, and then the UN came in to, like, basically a weakened America was like, UN, come save us, and then the UN military came in. Currently, the UNATCO Cryptography Division has had minimal success in cracking their communications, required more direct intelligence gathering techniques to be utilized. The UN has declared war on the NSF. Know your enemy, Silhouette. This is the French one, right? Famous for inserting 20th century style commercials into the net broadcast of the World Cup in 2050, Silhouette favors feats of spectacle over violence. Printed circuits, part of this nutritious breakfast, the announcer told children in one of the World Cup commercials. You ain't mech till you eat mech. A mech boy chews a memory chip. Boy who eats organics gets stomped by the post-human classmates. Mech boy in UNATCO helmets and metal boots take turns kicking another boy. Okay, this is kind of what I'm into. Obviously, revolution happens on many fronts, but I do think that the one thing that needs... Well, not the one thing, sorry. I think one thing that needs to be improved is, like, the actual... getting people to feel like resistance is like punk again, because I feel like there's almost like with social media there's been this culture of people who are like leftist, who are very, one, academic, and two, a little bit like, I don't want to say gatekeepy, but they're like, I don't know if that's real leftists or if that's just like a CIA psyop operation. But I do think like revolution should be punk and cool. And it is. I think like the people who are actually doing it, it is. Like people who are building cyber decks so that they could shut down flock cameras in America, that's pretty punk and cool. However, that's not like the face of the left right now. Right? That's like an anarchist niche thing that's happening. Yeah, I think the resistance needs like real counterculture. Like real, and counterculture often looks like antisocial behavior. So all of this to say, I like this description of the Silhouette group, because what they're doing is they're using it sounds like they hacked an ad into the World Cup as a form of culture jamming and satire, which I think is like really motivating to young people. I know that when I was young, I wasn't even politically conscious when I was like 13, right? But the artist who did Obey, who was like going around doing propaganda posters on the buildings of my city and stuff like that, I was like, that's so fucking cool. I didn't even know, like, I didn't even really understand the context of the images he was using, like that he was using like Vietnamese soldiers for the imagery. But I think all of that stuff like slowly permeated into my brain, and ended up influencing me later on. Like the aesthetic of it. Like I know it's dangerous to aestheticize revolution, but at the same time, if you want to like bring in young people, there's a level of it that I think needs to be done. The triads. UNATCO's surveillance of Hong Kong is currently a high priority given the renewed feats of Chinese organized crime in the form of the triads. Despite being a model of prosperity and technological leadership for decades, Hong Kong persists as a haven for organized crime. The triads, namely the Luminous Path and the Red Arrow, vie for control over the 10 trillion credit shipping business, much of which supplies Greater Asia with pirated technology, illegal drugs, and weapons. Most disturbing of all, the triads preach an ethic of techno-piracy that has found enthusiastic support among small shopkeepers and businessmen who often aid the gangsters and buy bootleg software. Gullible and greedy, this army of middlemen remain insensitive to how the violations of intellectual property and copyright laws damage the global information economy. This is also pretty based. I personally think like piracy was a bigger thing in the 2000s, right? Like when LimeWire and uTorrent was like popular and I feel like everyone was using it. I don't really know what happened, but I feel like piracy is like less talked about. Like I feel like when I was in high school, yeah, piracy is definitely coming back for sure. But I feel like when I was in high school, and maybe, you know, maybe this is me being in a bubble. Like high school was a bubble. But when I was in a high school, I think it was very common for people to pirate stuff. And now I feel like if I asked 100 people, 100 random people who like come by my coffee shop, if they pirate stuff, I feel like 5 out of 100 would say that they do. But maybe when I was in high school, it was just young people doing it. Like it was just like people who had nothing to lose and who were tech literate. Really? Also for you too? I guess because that was the first wave of it. Like Napster and LimeWire really brought it to people, because that was like, you know, everyone had their own personal computers, and generations prior were used to like music being like a physical medium that they had to purchase. And then we were like, the floodgates opened and people were like, no, you could just pirate that album. Oh, you like the Smashing Pumpkins? Oh, you want to hear MF Doom's rare songs that you can't find on Apple Music or YouTube? Just go to LimeWire. But yeah, I do think like, I also know that in like Canada, for example, I actually think that if you pirate without a VPN, you will eventually get a bill from your internet service provider. Yeah, BitTorrent, man. I think we're around the same age. I pirated my first Hitman games from like from a Russian website, and it probably put a virus in my computer, but I didn't own any assets, so I didn't have to worry about that. Know your enemy. Other threats. UNATCO operatives have identified over 1,250 terrorist organizations active in the world today. Some too small to currently present a serious threat, but all eager to see one or more governments topple. Groups such as Templars in Europe and X-51, Western United States, will be dealt with in subsequent volumes of Know Thy Enemy. Well, public. Oh, hello. Were you reading that over my shoulder? I think I could just hack this. So we have until this bar runs out, I believe. Okay, let's withdraw 150 credits. Thank you.
You will be working with Ana Navarra.
Your eyes are so messed up, my guy. Okay. Cool. Do a little inventory management if it doesn't crash my game. one thing that I do see that I feel like is kind of like resistance culture that's cool is I've seen a lot of people. You're interrupting this anti-capitalist stream to tell me that you have an interview at a capitalist institution? Yo, congratulations. Which was it? Was it the one we're talking about last night? I have seen a lot of young people making cyber decks, and I think that's really cool. In fact, it's inspired me to start programming again. No, at a legitimate office. You got... Wait. What do you mean a fucked up rejection letter? What did they say? Would they like literally go Alt F4 your life? Also, my game is frozen. What's new? What could they have said to you that was messed up? Yeah, I can definitely remove some of this stuff for now. Candy bar, I'm gonna eat. We're getting full. I got an email that had both an AI-generated acceptance and rejection in the same email with placeholders for the name and everything. And then 2 hours later, sorry, I tried using AI, didn't really work out well, you're rejected. That is insane, man. Honestly, it doesn't sound like a place you would want to work. UNACO handbook, UNACO in the world. For far too... Wait, did I already read this? Yes, I did. Okay.
Glad to have you aboard.
Thank you, man. That's very kind of you to say. Ooh, I have one lockpick left. Let's see. Let's do like a complete inventory of 2 locks that require a lockpick. Now, they did say my meeting was on level 2, so I'm going to assume that it's that office right there. Maybe I can find another lockpick. Oh, he's gonna say, hey.
For the briefing, you gotta go to level 3 for your equipment and a medical examination.
Oh.
See Jaime Reyes in the med center and Sam Carter in the armory.
There's some water. Generate a warm and friendly toned acceptance letter for a job application. That is really funny, man. Can you like, do you have like a system that people use for job reviews there? You should like leave a note on the company and just have like a screenshot of that and be like, this is how they responded to my email. By the way, for anyone who wants to work there, this is how they responded to my application. I guess like creating a digital record of you being... Oh.
How unprofessional.
Sorry. Creating a digital record of you being like that might not be good for finding a job, though. Okay, there's medical. Computer ops.
Getting warm.
Dude, this guy won't shut up. Oh my god, there's so much stuff to read. And another candy bar. I need another lockpick.
Looks like you found me.
That's cool. Do you have a lockpick on you? Okay, hacker.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, I need to go to the washroom so bad. I'll be right back. Like, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt because it was a 2-person pet care company, so I don't want to flame them. Okay, that's fair, I guess. I would still flame them. I'm pretty anti-AI, but... Guys, I'll be right back. I just have to run to the washroom.
It'll be interesting to see how the transmission sounds in Manhattan. I bet I could jack you into an online jukebox. We'll have to try that. It'll be interesting to see how the transmission sounds in Manhattan. I bet I could jack you into an online jukebox. We'll have to try that. Don't worry, I'll be watching your back. Don't worry, I'll be watching your back. Don't worry, I'll be watching your back. It'll be interesting to see how the transmission sounds in Manhattan. It'll be interesting to see how the transmission sounds in Manhattan. I bet I could jack you into an online jukebox. We'll have to try that. It'll be interesting to see how the transmission sounds in Manhattan. I bet I could jack you into an online jukebox. We'll have to try that.
Nico, I think that's a very rational response. It is true that many people are probably feeling the crushing pressure of keeping up with AI. Or like businesses that are underperforming and also maybe don't understand what AI is. Like, it would be really scary to not be that tech literate and to see like all of these companies using AI and feeling like, am I going to be left behind? I think that's a very human response, and maybe that shouldn't be like so harshly judged. Let's read some more books, man. I'm literally here for it. Midnight Sun. Gray Death, Look to the Sky. I don't know if this newspaper is trustworthy, because they had another article where they're saying that the president's face was carved into Mars. No student of recent history can fail to miss the irony that the greatest enemy mankind has ever faced in the 21st century was not any despot or dictator, but the lowly microbe. Millions upon millions have been killed by the pandemics of AIDS, resistant tuberculosis, and the century flu. And now we face our greatest threat yet, the Gray Death, a plague of devastating efficiency that has surfaced in the last year. But when this plague, and guys, I can't read. Century flu sounds fucked up. But was this plague an accident of nature or design of science? Dr. Kenji Ishii of the New World Biomedical Health Center in New York thinks not. My analysis of this plague indicates that it was decidedly unnatural in origin, and, in point of fact, maybe extraterrestrial. Okay, Midnight Sun is not a real journalistic newspaper. I get it, I understand. He went on to speculate about the afflicted. Unless aliens are part of Deus Ex, I don't remember ever hearing that, but I doubt it. Obviously, a disproportionate number of the indignant seem to be infected. A situation that makes perfect sense if you consider it prelude to an invasion. No more effective way to disrupt the social, political, and military fabric of Earth has yet been devised. If this is so, then what are our leaders not telling us? And how can we be prepared? Only they know the answers. Oh, the Gray Death. The Grays, the aliens. That's so funny, man. Nico, you're locked the hell in with the conspiracy stuff. Do I use my multi-tool here? Of course I do. Hold up. Please give me a lockpick. I beg you. Okay, bioelectric cell. A lockpick. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, we're going back. Change German password to Zeitgeist. Next week, it'll be Schadenfreude. Strange guy. Okay, Project Debug. Wait a sec. Debug is the creature from Eugenics. Are you kidding me? It all comes back to Eugenics? Debug is like literally the guy from Cemetery, is he not? Okay, Domination SF clearance only, or 5F clearance only. The noted failure of previous attempts to create a low-profile rotary aircraft involved the acquisition and retrofitting of available military hardware that had neither the range, ceiling, nor electromagnetic transparency to avoid numerous eyewitness accounts or unauthorized military interactions. In addition to exacerbating public misconceptions about governmental operations, such encounters also jeopardized several key missions. Project Debug was initiated to address this issue through the creation of a stealth aircraft that could be used to perform for a number of mission objectives. Interesting. So it seems like they tried to create speculative fiction resource trade show. What does that mean? It sounds like they tried to create like something that was similar to a UFO carrier. So what was this guy's name? Can I check my notes? Game, can I check my notes? Oh dear. Change German password to Zeitgeist. So is his profile name German? Do I remember how to spell that? I've already lost it. 2 N's. German and Zeitgeist. German and Zeitgeist. I don't know if I know German's username. Or maybe they changed it to Schadenfreude. Guys, I can't remember how to spell these. I need like can I copy? Will the game let me do this? Oh, I also spelled German wrong. Would that be why? Freudenfreud? Guys, this is so difficult. I might type this in chat just so I can read it back. Please tell me this works. I misspelled Zeitgeist? Okay. Berman? Zeitgeist? Oh, okay, yo, thank you, Nico. Thank you. That was actually what we needed. Jay Manderley. So that's our boss. Skullgun. I have personally forwarded your request to appropriations. Upgrading our combat readiness is an ongoing priority. Speaking of which, you certainly made the best of a difficult situation yesterday. We applaud your courage. Thank you for living to work another day, Gunther. We need more agents like you. G. Gurman. Gunther Herman wrote, might I suggest again a skull gun for my head? Yesterday in Battery Park, some scum we all know pushes smack for NSF, gets jump. Oh, he pushes smack for NSF. He gets jumpy and draws. I take 2.22s in the flesh. One in flesh, one in augments, before I can get out that damn assault gun. If I could kill just by thought, it would be better. Is it my job to be a human target practice backstop? Okay, he wants like to be able to blast someone with his thoughts. I was asked by the regional medical coordinator for this information to all of you. I do so without further comment. By now you've heard of the okay, I've already actually read this. Our new recruit. Prince Mochi will be joining us today after his stint at the academy, and I'm assigning the both of you to the task of keeping a watchful eye on him while monitoring his process. His assigned cover name for the duration of his services will be JC Denton. We thought it would be best to keep the cover names within the family since Paul has already received the Denton code name. I have great faith in you both and trust you will do your utmost to ensure that he becomes a successful and productive member of the organization. Until further notice, I'd like to receive weekly reports. I also just realized that Gunther Hertman is like the guy we saved, I'm pretty sure. He wants to be a retail, or he must be a retail worker. I'm still developing the tech to do that. I've been working on it in the cafe.
I don't like getting shot at. Not one bit.
I don't think anyone likes getting shot at. Let's use these lockpicks. I feel proud of myself. I wonder if we'll even get like a little XP. Oh, I don't think this is what we wanted to do. Hello? A pepper spray cartridge. Maybe that is a good non-lethal weapon. I wonder if they'd also just let me like break the door. No, I would need a grenade or something. Here goes our last lockpick. No, are you kidding? I need a second lockpick? Hold up. I thought I saw one. I mean, they're very small. It's possible that I'm like just missing them. All right, let's go get our test done. Spending a lockpick to need another lockpick is brutal. Sam Carter.
At ease, Agent Denton.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you've had to grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I don't think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
I would love
That
a
sounds
stealth
fine.
pistol.
Thank you, sir.
What else do you think you'll need?
I would need a lockpick. A smart lockpick is always handy.
A smart lockpick is always handy.
What is a smart
That's right.
lockpick?
Infiltrate and evade. Engage only on your own terms.
Thank you.
Now
Thank
move
you.
out. Manderley's waiting.
Okay, it's time to open
that
that.
guy out front selling munitions. Is that allowed?
Oh, Captain, right. We've got some screwballs around here, but he's not the problem. It's whoever's been breaking into the armory.
Someone at UNATCO's a thief?
Yes, sir. And a damn good one.
Okay. That's awesome. We got another lockpick. We needed that. Can I jump in here?
The NSF are in retreat. You better get going.
All right. Oh, hello, ma'am. Don't mind if I do. Take those darts. Utility pushcart.
I am not going to hold your hand. You have your orders.
Can I use your
clowning
computer?
around, Agent.
Sorry. Bioelectric cell. Newspaper. Is this going to be another Midnight Sun? No.
I have to prepare
It's
for
a real
the mission.
newspaper. Mass grave in Brooklyn. Responding to an outbreak of gray death that quickly overwhelmed all city services, National Guard forces were placed under the command of
Get
local
your
law
checkup on
enforcement
level 3,
today
and let's
and
get
mobilized to
going.
help with disposal of the recently deceased in Brooklyn. However, the National Guard soon proved inadequate in containing the chaos, and in many cases, the dead were simply
I am
left
not going to
lying in the
hold your
streets
hand.
while dying.
You have your orders.
Mostly homeless, wandered the city until collapsing. Traffic jams and looting remained widespread, And as fear of the disease continues to escalate, frequent riots have made any attempt at the organized cleanup impossible. With the threat of secondary diseases looming, city officials have consulted with the CDC in Atlanta and ordered a mass grave to be dug in Gateway National Park. Lady, I'm trying to collect some lore. Why is your room so big? What? This is a weird open concept office you have.
Way to go, sir.
Thank you. What is all of this? Okay, this is like a prison.
Gunther should have followed orders.
Yep, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't have saved Gunther. He wants to blow people up with his mind. Very weird layout.
I have to prepare for the mission.
Now we can go back upstairs and open.
Thank God my shift is almost over.
Same, brother, same. I hope this is worth it, man. We jumped through a lot of hoops to get here. Hello? Are you kidding? No, that can't be everything, man. That can't be everything. Please, please. That can't be everything. Not like this, man. That's my own office. Not like this. Well, look. We learned a valuable lesson. Maybe don't open every single thing that you find. Tragic lesson. I love to open everything. Can I hack this robot? No, he's kind of scared of me. Alright, let's move along. Let's go to medical and get tested. Hello, buddy. Medical bot. Oh, I can install microfibril muscles or combat strength. The effectiveness of melee weapons is increased. Strength is increased. What does that mean, though? Oh, maybe that means that I can pick up like heavy boxes and move them around. That would make sense. Now, I wonder if increasing the effectiveness of my melee weapons will help me knock out people from behind, or if that's always going to be like a very specific... Melee weapons are almost instantly lethal. I think that's maybe, like, if you're going for a combat build, let's just take strength. I think being able to mess around with our environment is for the best. That'll allow us to do stealth missions more effectively. And I think that's the direction I want to go. NACO Med Dictorate. Nano Augmentation Guidelines. Nano augmentations, once installed, irrevocably alter the physiological system they affect and in many cases cause all subsequent augmentations to be rejected. However, the exact number of augmentations each system can support varies. The various interdependencies between these systems can be seen in the following table and details possible nano augmentation combinations. Okay, so this is showing how we can upgrade like our arms, our legs. We can have like running silent. I think that would make sense for us. You can have EMP shields or ballistic protection and a cloak or radar transparency. Aqualung or environmental resistance, regeneration of energy or energy resistance, synthetic heart or power. I mean, some of these things are obviously stealth related, some of them probably not. But it's cool. I guess the game is trying to tell you that you will have the opportunity to make a specific build for yourself. Matsu Gravis GV4 Nightingale Medical Bot. The Matsu Gravis GV4 is the newest addition in the MG line. their first foray into the medical bot category, largely monopolized by Page Industries and Shang subsidiary HealTech. Unlike the competing Page and HealTech units, the MGGV4 benefits from a completely proprietary operating system developed at MG's research campus in Prague that promises to revolutionize automated healing by combining a comprehensive medical and pharmaceutical database with MG's already proven autonomous heuristic routines. While actual field data is sketchy at this point in time, anecdotal evidence suggests that GV4 can heal wounds far beyond the capabilities of any other competing model, though it does require a substantial recharging period. Alright. So using large sets of data, it can provide better healing than its competitors. Oh, this is like an autopsy room. What is this? Hold up. Dedication. Heal? What is this? This is like Latin? I'm guessing it's Latin. Oh, I need lockpicks, man. I've already used them all. Alright, let's go get our medical exam. Ooh, a book. UNATCO Handbook Appendix A. Origins of UNATCO. In recent years, the swelling tide of international terrorism, coupled with the enmity between states, widely varying laws, and an anarchistic devotion to arbitrary borders, has resulted in the decreasing effectiveness of local law enforcement. To resolve this problem, a neutral agency was required to enforce international law in an impartial manner around the world. UNATCO was formed with just such a mission in mind, an organization that could transcend national boundaries and provide security for all nations that subscribe to its charter. Founded with the principles of the United Nations as its cornerstone, UNATCO is fair, just, and protects the individual liberties of all citizens of the world. The criminal thrives on anonymity, but soon there will be no place for them to hide. Victory over terrorism is the price of vigilance. We did not beat the terrorist meme war yet. In fact, I wasted another lockpick. So I don't know if we'll ever win.
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing. They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to leave for New York right away. Could you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC, about your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, as I understand it.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access to upgrades from standard augmentation canisters.
Great. Have anything for me?
Not yet. But remember, if you find one of these canisters, then you need a medbot for installation.
Lockpick economy is in shambles.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
It's about time they implemented some of this stuff.
Report to Manderley. He told me to send you back to
My guy is such a bootlicker, man. It's driving me crazy. Alright, whatever. What is over here? Whoa, restricted area. Don't mind if I do. Oh, wow! Look at the mirror technology in the year 2000. Guys, that's pretty impressive. The only thing that's weird is like in in my reality, I'm holding up this device, and in the reflection, the device is at his side. Yo, Nico, congratulations on your voyage into the outer world. You wanted a chicken burger. I mean, that's a sign of good health. I feel like that's not even that comfortable of a thing to eat. You know, when I'm sick, I want soup. So you must be making a good recovery. Also, I think this thing needs to heal me still. Thank you. Almost forgot about that part. The chicken chain stopped operating? You're kidding me, man. You can no longer get that burger in your country. Well, what country is this still available in, man? Maybe I can ship you one.
Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
Nico, don't put such tragic stories in here. It's sad. Now I have to go talk to my boss.
What's the idea, JC?
Mr. Manderley, just FYI, your new password is Night Killer. I know you led that mission in Paris against the old terrorist organization or whatever it was. Your login is still J Manderley. Janice Winky Face, okay. Closet key.
Good work out there, Mr. Denton.
I'm finding
Mr. Manderley
keys.
said you handled yourself nicely. Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Mr. Manderley
It's in the other EU countries.
Yes, go right in. By the way,
Hitter
your
chicken.
computer account is ready. Log in JCD, password Bionic Man.
Alex already told me. Thanks.
I think I just found the closet key that I wasted a lockpick on. So, note to self, never use a lockpick until you're absolutely sure that you cannot find a key. That's brutal, man. UNATCO Handbook, UNATCO and the police. In carrying out their duties, UNATCO agents often work with other law enforcement agencies. We remain a small elite organization. Until our ranks expand, we must rely on the cooperation of local police, governments, intelligence agencies, and corporate security divisions. Always be courteous when requesting information or filling an extraction request. As our jurisdiction widens, we will inevitably experience conflicts with some local officials. Do not resort to unnecessary intimidation in these situations and report any problems to the appropriate UNATCO liaison. Above all, an international law enforcement body requires the respect and support of all participating nations. Okay. There's another book.
That will be JC's job.
What's that? Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant, protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is. The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You'll have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarre, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue, plus 250 for rescuing Agent Herman. That's 1,250. We take care of our people around here.
Thank you, sir.
By the way, Denton, stay out of the ladies' restroom. That kind of activity embarrasses the agency more than it does you.
That's really funny.
We'll meet up in the city.
What is this?
You'll behave like a professional.
Project Debook. Wait a sec, we've already read this. Yes.
You'll come to admire your partner. She's one of our best.
UNATCO and the future. As science progresses at an ever-increasing rate, more and more advanced technology is finding its ways in the hands of the common criminal, resulting in a deadly threat to life and property throughout the world. God forbid property gets damaged, man. While it is impractical to restrict the free flow of information already present in the public sector, UNATCO is committed to ensuring that this threat does not go unaddressed. Even now, UNATCO Research and Development employs some of the most talented scientific minds in the world to develop proprietary technologies and absolute security for fields used by our agents, including such innovations as the XXXXXXX and the XXX and the XXX. Under no circumstances should agents discuss any piece of equipment or technique currently employed at UNATCO. Agents operating contrary to this directive will face immediate disciplinary action. Within our laboratories lies not just the future of law enforcement, but a safe, secure future for all of mankind. Document filtered. Sorry, buddy. I'm going to also have to go into your computer terminal. Let's hit up our notes page real quick. I like that they've just let you, like, access their computer over their shoulder. Any second now. He loves to pause. These menu opening times would make me shit my pants. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little frustrating. Apparently they were making a remake for this game. Part of me wonders if I should have waited and just played like Human Revolution first. There we go. So it's Night Killer and it's J. Manderley.
Move out, soldier.
J. Manderley. And it's Night Killer. Nice. Okay, this is the skull gun. We already read this. Our little experiment from WS could be arriving soon. Clear with Domination 5F ops as soon as possible, but proceed with caution. We have serious concerns about the primary unit. I'd like to avoid any potential contamination. Interesting. I wonder if they're talking about me and my brother. Did I read this? Boot camp for Betty. Madison High School junior Betty Souza will spend the semester at the Canyon City Boot Camp, says school officials. The crime? We have verified that she told another student that she knows how to make a bomb, says Principal Martin Gordley. What makes this case notable is that the parents have filed a lawsuit against the school district. Our daughter wears black, said Father Brandon Souza in a prepared statement. He has an optical jack and we let her use it to play games. We allowed her to get a tattoo when she turned 16, but none of this makes her a criminal. The parents claim that Betty was discussing a novel by Tom Robbins taught at Madison High when the mention of explosions occurred. Betty Souza will not be alone in Canyon City. Last year, 15,000 young people served sentences in the state's FBI-run good behavior camps, a legacy of the Northwest War. Cool. Let me check your washroom real quick. You farting in here? Alright. Time to move out, soldier. So I need to make it to the docks. Check my notes real quick. God, dear. I wonder if the docks... Okay, go to the south dock. Okay, so that's where we came from. It looks like we're done here. And maybe we'll return here. Maybe we weren't meant to use all those lockpicks right now.
We finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
Wish I was going with you.
Oh, we're fully healed. I feel like there was an upper floor to this building. Sorry about this alarm. That was me. Maybe there isn't. Alright. Impressive. It's like I had no idea that when we're infiltrating here, it was also the UNATCO's, like, American base. Part of me wonders if I should go back and talk to that guy on the dock one more time. People did say, like,
good luck,
talk to everybody. And you know what? Here we go. We're like literally pepper gun, prod charger. I needed that data cube. I have read this one already. It seems that like passwords we found in multiple locations. Oh, my energy is depleted, so I can't use my light. Got it. We have batteries to recharge that. The game feels old as shit, but it still has charm to it. I 100% agree. I'm very impressed. It's also just like, it's so well designed. Like the fact that there were so many ways I could complete this mission. The fact that swimming actually ended up being important. Like I was kind of clowning on swimming and being like, why would I want to be able to swim like a dolphin? But if I had been able to swim to the other side of this island, I could have avoided so much combat and I could have avoided using so many resources. And it would have been a pretty... Wait a sec. Is this robot on our side? Hold up. What the... Okay, it is. We would have been able to break in real easy. This is probably not worth it, but I get to do what I want.
You're a man of your word. I like that.
Yes, I am.
Sure you can't buy some ammo?
No,
thanks.
I'm good. Thank you. Okay, cool. Well, look. I'll do anything for a compliment. And that guy just complimented me. Also, like, lighting is such a huge factor. When we discovered this route across the island, it was so much better than the one we took. Just one enemy, and we just have to move through the dark. So, lighting is such a important factor. Like, we went this way when we should have gone that way. But we're learning. And when they never get compliments. Hey.
How hard, sir?
Honestly, I get compliments pretty frequently. My problem is I just don't react to them well. You know, someone on the street will be like, I love your outfit. And I'll be like, ugh. I'd be like, I'm not used to this, even though it happens. I wonder what that says about me. Like, I wonder...
Let's head out.
I wonder what a psychiatrist would say. When I get complimented, I get scared and confused, and I shit my jorts. It sounds like you've been shitting your jorts a lot recently, Nico. Hopefully that's not because you're sick. Whoa, hello.
Alright, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate?
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hell's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing.
What is this image I just received? Alright, later. Your jorts are strong. Oh, don't tease me with this, man. I don't have a lockpick right now. So it does also look like your inventory carries between missions. Knowing this, I think I would probably redo the first mission and just be a lot more careful with my resources. You an enemy? No, you guys are civilians. Do I have a map? Images. Oh, this is the container we're looking for. Warning, ambrosia is a non-organic compound containing eutactic components. Administer only in verified cases of gray death. It's the damn COVID vaccine, man. It's the Sputnik. This kind of looks like a memorial. It is, maybe. Okay, so you're also an ally. Oh, you're running right towards me, like it's Fallout. Oh, you're being shot at. Okay.
Somebody kill me. Anybody?
Well, there's gunfire over there. You could make a beeline for the gunfire. Kind of seems like we're in like a... Oh my god, I cannot see. Screenshot taken, screenshot taken. It seems like we are in the outer perimeter of the zone, and we could explore this area and maybe find resources before we head in there. Oh my god. Maybe I can hotkey it to L.
Look at that. Don't have nobody at the side entrance. NSF could just walk away.
Okay, where's the side entrance?
NYPD. I call them the Flashlight Brigade. All they ever do is come out here and scare the birds. Then I go back to sleep.
Alright. So she is saying that there is a side entrance that is vulnerable. Good to know. I kind of assumed. We could also... We could climb up here. Oh, there's an entrance here that if we were strong enough, we could move. I don't think I am strong enough. My hands are full. Sorry, if I do this, too heavy to lift. Okay. Well, what if I did this? I would need more. Oh, I would need to be able to move something like this. Hold on. All the screenshots, man. Shout out Girl Bomb. I wonder if there's anything on the roof. I got that here. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, I can push this. I can move this. God, this game is so good. Okay. Oh, so this is the fort we're trying to break into, and we found a way in. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Wait, could I have just pushed this? I guess I could have. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I should turn off my muscle as well so that I don't use all my battery. The fact that the fact that every time I use flashlight, I take a screenshot. At least it doesn't freeze my game like I just when I click inventory. All right, let's continue to look around a little bit.
Don't let me get in your way, officer.
Okay, Blue Liquor. You are quite literally in my way. But that's okay. What is this? Cardboard box? We got the world's smallest cardboard box? Are you an ally? You're an ally, okay. Hey guys.
We've got your back, Agent.
Oh god. We chill? Oh god. They gonna be okay? Maybe they're just like showing that the front door is dangerous to go through. Cover me while I break this box to pick up the 12 gauge buckshot cells.
Hostages in the subway station.
Is this the subway station? Okay, I imagine so. So this was the castle we were supposed to break into? It seems a little small. That's okay. We've already found our way in. I wonder what we would have done had we not upgraded our strength. I don't feel very safe here. Well, or maybe I'm entirely safe here. I don't see a single enemy. Maybe they're all killed at the entrance? Oh. Let's go through the back. I was gonna say, if I need a lockpick, I'm screwed. Hello? Are you an enemy? I would like to assume that you're not.
You a cop?
UNATCO agent. How does a little boy get mixed up with the NSF?
I just wanted to find some food, but they didn't have any. And then they started shooting at the police. Got some?
I hear a gun behind me. Oh god.
Want this candy bar?
You're cool.
Glad I could help.
Hey, I bet I can help you.
He's like, there's a guy behind you.
Soldiers have secret tunnels. They take boxes into the tunnel under the fort, but they never bring them back out.
What kind of boxes?
Steel. Big ones.
Thanks. Maybe I'll check that out.
Okay, what can I do in this situation? Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Jesus Christ. Okay.
Keep looking. Something funny about that guy.
About me? Nothing funny about me, sir. Hey guys, I need your help. I'm being shot at. Thank you. Honestly, I've got the clips. Yeah. What is he doing, man? It's working. Whatever he's doing is working. Oh god, I don't play FPSs. Got it. I don't need the ammo because I'm going like a pacifist run. So I can use the ammo on killing this guy. Multi-tool, good. Can do more hacking. Cigarette machine. Did I give the kid a candy bar? Like, is he gonna be okay? Okay, there's the
You're inside
underground.
the kiosk of Castle Clinton. The bulk of the NSF troops must have gone through here to get underground.
Found a nano key, man. Kiosk door, okay. Could that have been this door?
Thanks, mister.
Yeah, you're welcome, kid. Stay out of trouble. Buckshot shells. Let's loot these terrorists. I don't really want that. Oop. Oh, I need a hacking tool. Well, I mean, I have one. Let's also see if I can level up any of my skills. It might be time. Maybe investing in lockpicking since the lockpick economy is so bad. Hold up. Let the game just load this menu. There we go. All right, we wait. God. Invest in lockpicking and find 12 lockpicks. I feel like I've done that in other games. Okay. Every door I don't need to lockpick is a major win for me. I do have grenades. Oh, hello. Oh God. No, 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 no. Okay, there's a camera in there. I wonder if my crossbow... God, the menu thing is driving me crazy. The crossbow, if I equip it with the dart rounds, I wonder if I can destroy the camera. Camera, where are you? Here?
Not quite. I think we got cops.
Oh, Christ. Nope. Nope. You're chill. Alarm activated. I don't think I have saved. Oh,
Let's get the hell out of here.
I don't think I saved in a really long time. Do you think the game has an auto-save system? No, a lot of old games don't. Nico, what are the chances this game has an autosave system? Load game. A 100% chance? Also, what do you think the multiplayer is? Anyone playing right now? Oh God, I'm glad it's not showing my IP address. It's not looking 100%, no. When was this? Oh. Honestly, I might have to call it here for today. I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going to replay all of that right now. That is tragic.
Hell of a first day.
Hell of a first day. Offline gaming time. Yeah, and honestly, I can manage my lockpick economy a little bit better. Hell of a first day. Nico, thank you so much for being here.
Had so many people in New York.
That's a little bit crazy on the whole inability to have auto saving or even chapters, right? You'd think that maybe there was like a load a chapter option, but that's my fault. That is my fault. And earlier I was saying that I feel bad for save scumming. I don't feel bad for save scumming at all. This game doesn't even have saves built in. If I wasn't safe scumming, who knows where I'd be at. So, lesson learned. Yeah, I'm gonna, I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to do with the channel. There's a part of me that's like Nico, I know you're here for the Let's Plays. There's a part of me that's like, I don't know if the channel will be good for Let's Plays, or I don't know if Let's Plays are good for me, but I'm glad to be back and trying things out. I appreciate you saying that, Nico. I appreciate you saying that. There's a part of me that is like, what if I just like got off stream and played Deus Ex Human Revolution and like wrote notes about it? Like, it's so hard with YouTube because everything you want to play, you're kind of like, hold up. There's like an opportunity cost where it's like, this will be my first time playing like Deus Ex. I should have it recorded because my first time reaction is like valuable. I don't want to like lose that. But at the same time, I feel like I don't know if it's 100% for me. I know YouTube's for me. I like making content and I like writing scripts for videos, I think the reason the guides did so well was because it was like a written script and then it was like a video that I had like edited and there's a level of like production quality to it. And the Let's Plays don't really feel that way. The Let's Plays are like easy content to make, but they're not, they kind of like don't excite me, So anyways, I'm figuring it out, but Nico, I appreciate the support. I'll be back. Yeah, thank you for saying that. I'll be back tomorrow and maybe I'll have a better idea by then. But either way, take care of yourself. I hope that you continue to feel better. And I'll catch you next time, man. Peace.